It was January 2009, a quiet night in Silver Hill. But inside the Aitchison home, chaos erupted. Reports say Robert and Ian had a heated argument. The topic, no one knows for sure. Maybe it was the same fights they had always had. Ian's future, his behavior, or his father's control. But this time, something snapped. According to testimony, 10 hours prior, the teens plotted to rob, kill, and burn Ian's dad. Around 2 a.m., Aitchison, Danny Weaver, Keyshawn Betts, and Amber Darlene Jerkins drove to Robert Aitchison's residence. Parked a distance away, and the three males walked to the home. After Aitchison, Weaver, and Betts entered the home, Betts put a plastic bag over the man's head. Ian Aitchison grabbed a knife from the kitchen and handed it to Weaver, who stabbed the man in the right ribs, puncturing his liver. Some say it was premeditated, that he had been planning this moment. Others believe it was in the heat of passion. Either way, Robert Aitchison never saw it coming. After stabbing Robert, Aitchison and Weaver then slung gasoline around the home and ignited it. At the time of their arrests, some of the teens lived at Cardinal Hills Mobile Home Park in Robertsdale, walked the streets at all hours like a gang, caused trouble, and called themselves the Skittles of Robtown. The gruesome crime shook Silver Hill to its core. A father was dead, a son was in handcuffs, and a town was left asking why.
Ian, 19, was convicted of murder and first-degree arson and sentenced to life with possibility of parole. Danny Weaver, 20, pleaded guilty to murder and first-degree arson and received a life sentence for each count. The sentences are to be served consecutively. Keyshawn Betts, 19, pleaded guilty to murder and received 30 years. Amber Darlene Jerkins, 19, pleaded guilty to first-degree arson and was handed a 15-year prison sentence. Amen Wellick, 18, pleaded guilty to second-degree conspiracy to commit arson and received a 10-year split sentence. He was ordered to serve 36 months, followed by 5 years supervised probation. He received credit for jail time served, which was 27 months. There were some appeals for the defense. We are unable to locate the outcomes of those appeals. After all the trials, the question still remains, was justice served or it wasn't? Murder is never simple. Every case has layers, truths hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be uncovered. The story of Ian Aitchison is one that forces us to ask ourselves, what drives a person to kill? And how much of a role does our past play in shaping our future? What do you think? Was Ian and the Skittles of Robtown gang cold-blooded murderers?